Hey everybody, Steve Wagner here going over the brand new VPR Central. This is a macro video just kind of giving you a quick summary of what's contained in this platform. First thing I want to do is kind of give a disclaimer just so everybody knows when we launch this thing and when I'm creating this video now, it's still under construction. Matter of fact, it's probably going to be under construction for the rest of 2019. There's just a lot of information to add to it, but that doesn't mean that we can't deliver it and start giving you guys immense value with what we have. But I just want you to understand, like right here, for instance, I want you to see this video here. You're going to see this video hundreds of times throughout the site. This is just one I've chosen to be kind of a placeholder for video, so I kind of build the infrastructure in there. And then all I have to do later on is change the URL, and there's a new video there. So you'll see that a lot throughout here, and it's not like I'm really trying to feature this video that much, even though it's a good video, but it's kind of our placeholder video. Let's jump into the macro description of this. So what we're going to go over here mostly is two toolbars. This first toolbar here, and as you can see, there are what I'm going to call columns. They're columns of additional buttons that column down from the top. This green toolbar, we're going to go over that, and then we're going to kind of touch on this at the very end. But let's stay with the green toolbar. That the main thing to understand and using this, because I don't want people to be overwhelmed by it, you shouldn't be overwhelmed, is that every one of these, one word means something, and it's kind of common sense. So know what you're trying to accomplish by it. So a lot it will help you with. But the one word leads into what's down here. Like for instance, about. Well, this is about two things. About this platform, there's only one about the platform, and then the rest is about virtual properties. Now, before I move on, I'm going to do this about this platform because I want you to know that I'm going to go in more detail about every one of these columns here, those buttons that lead to a column. Right here, each one of these videos is going to represent a column where I'm going to kind of give you a tour of each one of those. So you can see where this is a macro description of everything here. I'm going to go more micro, like this one's going to be about the front page, this video. This video about the about column, everything that you'll find here. I'm going to kind of go into, give you a little tour of all that stuff. But for now, I'm going to stay mostly on the top, not go too much further down than maybe the first or second thing. Obviously, let's talk about the front page. The front page is exactly what you would think it would be. It is kind of like a newspaper telling you, give me the highlights of what's going on in the company. What's going on in events right here. These are the 2 or 3 most important things that the company's trying to inform you of right here on this first column here. As you know, everything goes from left to right. This will be this video that you're hearing now. You have probably a countdown clocks, which will slide in and out of some of our featured events and so forth. And then news here, more buttons here. And this is important here, policy manager here. If you see this red here, that means you need to read something. Go in here and say, I've read it, push submit. And then you won't see that red on that particular one anymore. You know, there might be some other ones. Okay, I'm not going to go into too much detail. Look, I'll go ahead and do this so all the red disappears. You can kind of see what's going on there. Okay, so now if you don't see red, you're all caught up. Great, you're all caught up. I'll go into more detail about this in a second, but this is the front page, and it tells you a lot about the most important things about what's going on. All right, about, again, is about this platform and about the basic information about the company. A lot of information about the company that a lot of people say we needed to have gotten out there, and now we will. Updates, this is mostly dealing with either events or news and notes, but there's a lot of things to stay updated about our company, and just about everything will be contained in one of these buttons. Don't get confused by this. There's specialty items that you can get more information on. We'll go over more on all these things in the video that just features that. If you're trying to connect with our 3,200 agents, which is an advantage for being in the company and network and deal make and collaborate, well, this is kind of where we get it done on this column right here, where we connect. Support, obviously, you come to a company because you want to get agent support, you want to get broker support, admin support. Well, here's where you're going to get all that done right here. Okay, so please watch the video that talks more about that. Obviously, we've been very proud of our Learning Institute. Well, it's gotten a lot better. We have so many more ways to bring information to you and develop you, grow you, and all that will be revealed in this column here where it says learn. Law risk, well, we're in an industry that's highly regulated. There's a lot of legalities about it. There's risk, both lawsuits and with our safety. Well, we cover all those issues right here, educate you on how you stay, safe and in the good, not in the GREC or other regulatory jail or out of courts. Next thing is divisions. So we're always having niche markets and divisions. Here we'll feature all those right there, and you get more information about them there. Offices, we have 16 offices, and I'll click this one here. And so right here you can see a picture of the office, the address and the phone numbers, but you'll be able to have access information there and just more stuff. Everything you need to know about an office we're going to try to eventually have it in all these office pages as we go down. But here's where you find out about all our offices. And then resources, I would just call that kind of the kitchen sink. Anything else doesn't fit in one of these columns, we're just going to throw in the resources column. This was a pretty cool one here. The work column is that everything you need to do to work, or a lot of tools to help you in just working, will be right here. The staff one, don't worry about that. That's mostly for the staff as well. Now let's go back up to this toolbar. This will actually be a home button that will take you always to home is front page. You can search for things here. And if you put the right keywords in there, the right information is going to come up. Right here, you can have quick access to the calendar. Right here, you can see some additional links that our main links we want to put out there. This is a really cool feature. You can bookmark when you're cruising around here, and there's a lot of content here. Start bookmarking your favorite pages here. That way you have quick and easy access to those favorite pages. If you start to get too many and change your priorities, you can always edit your bookmarks. This Rubik's Cube thing here just lets you know some additional apps that are here that can help you out, that you'll find very interesting. You just play around and search around on that, but that's that there. The bell just lets you know everything that's happened since the last time you're there. So if I click on that, says I've got 12 things. If I click on this, I'm going to have 11. I click on this, 10. So I'll go ahead and click on it. That way you know every time you come in what you've seen and what you haven't seen. And you can stay up to date there. This will let you know who's logged in, who's not logged in. In case you want to, we do have a chat function we have not hooked up yet, but we probably will later on. You can send messages, instant messages there. And then finally over here, you can update your profile, modify your settings, and even log in and log out right there. So that is about all I really wanted to accomplish in this video. Hopefully it helps. And then go to the About this platform and start kind of checking out all these other videos that go into more detail. Super. I hope you enjoyed this platform, and thank you for